Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to CappingTV, and tonight we have main grand finals of ozfortress here, season 44 of the 2025 spring edition. And here I am. My name is Freaky Joy One. With me is Dante and Corb. Say hello, gentlemen.
Hello, good evening.
How are we going, everyone? How are we going? I think we have a really sick game tonight, boys.
Yeah, 100%. Especially main grand finals. It's just, I think it's Div 3 or 4, Div 4. So yeah, very exciting, especially these two teams where a lot of these players are well known in the community, in a sense, but as well as a good game. So obviously talking about the game, how are we feeling about it first off?
Yeah, it should be a really good game. This is one of many that we have this week, by the way, for you guys. I think we're casting tomorrow and Wednesday, 8 p.m. Melbourne, Sydney time as well. But this might end up being the pick of the bunch. We'll see. These are two really, really close teams in main. So as you say, Div 4. And I think they finished equal on like 3 different tiebreakers for the regular season. So it was like same points, same bush ults, and same rounds scored. And it was only the rounds, rounds against. They had the same hit-to-hit as well. They traded maps in the regular season. So hopefully, it's going to be a really close game between these two.
Yeah, 100%. Well, it is the grand finals. It's kind of what you expected here.
Yeah, some really interesting players as well. I guess let's just bring in the bracket real quick, because these two teams finishing first and second seed, they did face each other, not on the graphic, but they did face each other in upper page playoffs, and it was actually a steamroll for Triple Crown. I think they won like 4-0, 3-0 or something like that. A couple of mercs on both teams, notably for Knocked Goose, they merked their demo, who's like one of their core players, so obviously it didn't help in that match. They do have him playing tonight, it's New Spice, so should definitely be closer. But yeah, really, this is it for main. This is win or go home.
Pretty much. Thoughts, queries, concerns? Oh.
Well, for me, I know that these guys have been working pretty hard on both ends. I think for Triple Crown, they've expressed some concerns about like Koth. Whereas I feel like their 5 CP is like a little bit better, a little bit more comfortable. So I'm just curious to see like if they've adapted to stuff. Like it can be really hard before like games kick off to, notice something's going wrong and fix it, and just to actually identify how it is, like even like a week out from advance. So I don't know, I'm just curious to see like how they're going to go for it, especially for Koth. So
yeah, exactly. Well, talking about the maps a little bit here, let's talk through the picks and bans. But before that, we'll go through the rosters just in case there's some player that's going to do something on some maps, such as an off-class. But yeah, you two can go through the rosters and I'll talk about the maps, I guess.
Yeah, I can go through them. I actually used to play for both of these teams in the preseason, so I chose to play on neither of them apparently. So clearly a bad decision because they're both in main grands. I can just go down the list here. So the first seed, it will be Triple Crown tonight. We've got Onion on Combo Scout, Archie on Flank Scout, 95 on Roma, Schnaps on Pocket, Tux on Demo, and X32 on Medic. Do you know Knocked Goose, Dante, or I can...
Knocked Goose, well, I do recognize Rill. He was in one of my new pugs team. He's not too bad. Modern Huma, Pride Pug, Menace, Lel B and Hassan LG. I do see these guys grinding hard on MGE. And New Spice is the only player I don't really know too much, but I'm pretty sure because he's their main demo and we're at this level, he's going to hit hard. And Hobby, I know that Monolith has put out a hit on Hobby. No coach players are to coach this team on his orders. So if that guy causes that much of a drama, he better be good. But that's all I know for Knocked Goose. Whoops. Camera fell.
Well, yeah, 100%. And obviously the maps I'll go through banned and picks, but Triple Crown, banning off Bagel for first time there, and then obviously Knocked Goose in response banning off Sunshine, Triple Crown picking Gullywash, sorry, Knocked Goose picking Product, and then repeatedly after that banning Metalworks, and then the third and maybe a decider Triple Crown picking Koth _clearcut_B18. Now,
Yeah.
let's talk about the Bagel Band first. We'll go through each just to like.
Yeah, Bagel Band doesn't really surprise me from Triple Crown. They're sort of, I think Noctis typically are a lot more organized and their soldiers a bit more, I guess, disciplined. So I feel like that leans into Bagel a bit more. We can sort of just sit in the house and just play, I don't know, so you could say Principlead. Whereas for Triple Crown, they sort of like just running and shooting things. So I'm not surprised to see them sort of let product get picked and clear cut. They pick as the decider at the end in terms of Koth. Sunshine as well for not Goose. I think Sunshine, at least the predecessor to Triple Crown was Chow, and that was one of their best maps for sure, was Sunshine. The fast transition really benefits the aggressive playstyle. So not surprised again for not Goose to ban that. But it will be a very interesting sort of change of pace to start with Gully Wash, then go straight into product. Maybe something very slow to something very fast, and then clear cut to decide it. If we get there, will certainly be interesting.
100%. Obviously, Dante being the CS main, what are your thoughts behind a Gully Wash product and clear cut? Like, talk us through, combo scout wise, what are your thoughts?
One thing I'd say for Gully Wash is that I find a lot of scouts who hate Gully Wash. I think it's a huge cope. You can still do a lot on Gully Wash as a scout. Like, Flank Scout is a little bit more tricky, but as combo scout, I know Onion really likes his trades, and his team have been working on their trades. You can do a lot with those trades. You'd think that Bagel would be one of their maps, but like we said earlier, Bagel is very soldier dependent. If the soldier coordination isn't there, or they aren't abusing one of their soldiers dying or lack thereof, it can be like really tricky and get messy fast. So I think Gully Wash actually like can work for their favor. With product is a bit more, a little less chaotic than Bagel can be. I do know that they were saying, 95 was saying that they were struggling a little bit with the product forward holds, but you'd think that's a binary thing to fix. And for Clear Cut, I'd say Clear Cut is probably the most Koth-friendly map for a team that doesn't like Koth. You can do a lot more strats with it, very soldier-based. Honestly, like, these maps aren't too bad as like a combo scout. I mean, is there any map in TF2 that's bad for scout? Maybe 2 Fort, but I don't think that's played in the pool yet.
Yeah. So yeah, these maps, what are you expecting in terms of, I'm not going to say the scoreline here, but are you going to see maybe Gully Wash is going to be a roll, or do predictions afterwards, just straight after, but what do you expect in terms of like team-wise, points-wise, I should say?
Yeah, like, I think Gully to start with, it's, typically a very stalemating map, a bit slow, so I wouldn't be surprised if both these teams sort of start off very cautious. I would definitely be looking at the demos for sure, as well. New Spice as well didn't play in the upper page playoffs, but he is one of, if not the best demo in main. I guess we'll see tonight. He's going up against Tux, who's like an incredible hit scan player, but only just recently switched to playing demo, I believe. So would be a very interesting matchup there for me on Gully. That's what I'm looking for.
Dante?
I think Gully Wash, when it gets slow, it gets really slow because we have that second point. Teams, even especially in like lower divisions, can get a bit apprehensive about how to play them. The lasts, we all know about the Gully Wash lasts, even though I'd say they're slightly attacker favored, it can be really hard to systematically pick it apart, the defenses. So especially if a team is having lackluster mids, Gully Wash can get a bit sluggish at times. But hey, we have product and we maybe have clear cut, so that should at least give the viewers some of their hard-earned money and attention for that. But I think Gully Wash will be fast until it isn't, or it'll be slow until it isn't. I don't think it's going to be a roll in either direction.
I'm going to point out, like, obviously coming from Stalematy, not Granary, Gully Wash here, into, like, product, do you think it'll have, like, an effect on these two teams, such as, like, the tempo or the timing? And that kind of, like, correlates with the Soldier Bombs, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. I think the Nox Goose soldiers, I think they might be playing with a sub, or there's some, I'm not sure. Lilybit was playing with them for the start of the season, and now they've switched them out for Lil B, who I think started as a sub. I don't know if that was like a promotion or if Lilybit's just not available tonight. So we might see less like coordination for Nox Goose there. Triple Crown, 95 and Schnaps. I mean, 95's played in high, so he knows the game sense. He knows the tempo of the game very well. And Schnaps has been playing in main, I think, for a few seasons now. So that might be a bit of a difference, especially on Gully Wash here. A little bit of different to sort of Koth, where maybe your DM can bail you out a lot. I'm not sure what you think, Dante.
No, I agree. I think when you go from 5 CP to Koth, it's such like a tonal shift that if you do really good, you can like mentally reset and burger out and vice versa. However, I think whatever team wins the second Koth will snowball a lot of momentum into the third, whichever team it'll be. I think that's just kind of the nature of how it is. Because when you crush on product, you'll be very confident in crushing the clear cut. And it also means like whatever team wins the second map into clear cut, they would have lost the first one. So that momentum of the second map, I think, will be pretty crucial to the third one. Doesn't matter what division or game it is. It just kind of how stuff works.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think whoever wins product might end up just taking the whole thing.
Yeah, 100%. Now, the teams are both readied up for a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to ask for predictions now for this first map of Gully Wash.
I'll go like 2-1 to Knocked Goose. I think Knocked Goose will take the first one, and Triple Crown might come back later in the series.
Not too different to me. I was going to say 3-2 to Knocked Goose as well. I don't think we're going to get 5. I don't think we're going to get a fast game. I think it's going to go to some banny time and something stupid's going to happen.
Look, not to be that guy, but I'll choose the opposite. I'll go 2-1. The other team winning. Yeah, for this first map.
We're all in agreement, though. This isn't going to the end of it. Oh, it looks like we've started.
Yeah. But yeah, here we go. Let's get ready. Are we keen, gentlemen? Are we keen?
I'm hyped, bro. I'm actually hyped. Started the week off strong.
Exactly. Hassan fast bombing here. Tux all alone, getting damaged up. LB is high on. Archie does get killed here, but Hobby is alone in that corner and is getting absolutely demolished by these soldier bombs. It is complete catastrophe for these blue team. Hassan will be the only one on point, getting quarter cap time, but it's not going to be enough. Is going to get chased down to his death, and it looks like good old Triple Crown take this first mid fight, gentlemen.
I might just be eating my words. That was a really good mid.
So convincing.
Yeah, they committed pretty early, but I feel like they went for kills and damage from the blue team, but they didn't get the necessary space to facilitate the rest of the mid fight, which is something that the red team really did. Like, they got those picks, but like, what does it matter if your entire team up? So it looks like we're going to see like a full Uber disad hold. They got the traps on point. Let's see how Triple Crown deal with this, because successfully getting this Uber push into last is like so good for the momentum for the rest of the game, because they managed to get a clean mid. Let's get a clean Uber into last now.
Exactly, Ubering into last. It's going to be a water play here. Schnapp still in water. That sentry gun finally going down. Traps are getting cleared on top of Tux. Does Depper. LB is on the point in water, battling Schnapp. Schnapp wins it though. That's half cap. A lot of cap time on this, and it's just 1%. Crits is out from out, but ladies and gentlemen, that's the first round. Schnapp's hiding in water just for that little end of capture time. Unfortunately about the crits though.
Yeah, like even you, Spice, they got the crits out, but he's only able to find one sort of straggler on top right there. Wasn't really able to nuke anything to salvage that. We'll say 95 got a 4K in the last mid. Let's see if he can do something special like that again.
95. Hassan still doing the fast roll that commits onto Tux. 1 rocket, 2 rocket, kills himself as well, but the demo is down on this mid, but Schnaps is in. 1 rocket, almost getting off that second, but that's a lot of damage onto Knocked Goose. Triple Crown gonna lick their fingers and cleaning up. It's gonna be medic down. Hobby is dead, but it's gonna be 645 Feminist. Or Zek cleaning up with Archie coming in from behind, killing off Real. Another wipe on the side of Knocked Goose.
I don't know, bro. It's looking pretty good for Triple Crown. It looks like Knocked Goose, they did adapt to it. Like, they went and killed the demo early, but Triple Crown just punched it really well. Like, kited their medic, and then the 2 scouts clean up. I mean, it's textbook. Like, I can't... What else can they say? It's textbook. Let's see if they manage to get another clean Uber into last. Honestly, like, the last one went pretty good. I think the crits was kind of too late. I don't really like the crits too much on the demo because it means he's exposed and easily to be dealt with, but I don't know, I didn't really see a heavy. I don't think there was a pyro. Maybe they'll change it up for this one. I'm not sure. I gotta have a look, but
I mean,
they do have a pyro this time.
Yeah, but again, same play here. Ubers are out. Schnapp still in water. Centicron finally goes down. It's just air blasting everyone, but Schnapp's gonna clear off this last, and L gonna fight it in secret, but it's getting absolutely demolished off class. Heavy is just going hard, but Modern Uma almost killing off X32 in the fight of that, but Schnapp's going down. It's back to the drawing board, but with Hobby having full crits ad going to water.
Yeah, I think the play from Triple Crown there is they're trying to use through river and cross and try just like sort of sweep the whole map left to right and post top right. But unlucky for them, there's just Modern Hoomer on Pyro sitting at the top of the stairs, just air blasting them.
95.
Job in the world.
Yeah, 95 just hiding in that rock face. Bombing Hobby does drop him, but X82 has to survive or to watch out for the flank push here from Goose. But as they go through the main doorway, Triple Crown is going to look in to push second and most likely going to push into last with this full ad. I want to see the defense here from Goose.
Doesn't look like they've got a gun up in time. We nearly do have Uber. Let's just see them not rush this because, like you said, I think they rushed the last one. They kind of tried to cross and they tried to pop through to too many things at once. I just want to see it a little bit different this time. They do lose their scout early though.
Still open, so you could fraudulently picks here, but talking about picks, Schnaps in water, killing off Modern Hoover. They have to deal with Schnaps. Traps are on the point, killing off Schnaps, so it's just Hoover going nowhere, but Tux's death, real on heavy, is going to clean up on these soldiers. X32 out with Mr. Zek just going to build in the doorway. And again, we're back to square one with Goose just having that full ad pushing out of last.
Yeah, another failed last push. I guess the writing was sort of on the wall with Onion getting caught in launchpad there. Definitely the main crawler on this team caused a lot of the shots, and just maybe without that sort of tempo, they weren't able to convert. But we'll see. I think Hobby gets clean through on a second here, so they finally, Goose will have an advantage to push into mid with.
Yeah. I'd like to see it soon.
I really hope that, like, they've had 3 Ubers into last now. Like, they need to be talking about what's going wrong in, like, the Uber. I think they're doing too much too quickly, and it does look like it's going to even out here. I just want to see if Noctigus is going to take it, or if we're going to see a trade. Looks like we're seeing a trade. Onion's in, this is a fantastic flash. He's getting multiple of them, but the post has to be clean here. They do drop Modern Uber, they get 2 pigs. This is a beautiful trade from Onion.
But Hassan on this post Uber behind X32 is going to get the pack. He's calling his team to forward. Real dead, but Demo New Spice debts on himself on this. Hassan's still behind in the enemy's choke. That's a soldier down for this last hold for his team. That's pretty bad. But it looks like Triple Gun gonna push last from this time 7, 95 in water. We could see an immediate play here, but level 2 sentry coming up from, oh, never mind, still coming up, but they know 95 is in water. LB checking it, does see him. Is he gonna roam a trade? But 95 wins it, 2k from him, real on sniper, the off-class menace here, but X32, Hassan from behind, we totally forgot about that soldier, and he cleans up the combo. Oh my god, the hero that knocked Goose needed in this scenario, holy.
Yeah, to be honest, I also forgot about Hassan in the back lines there, but able to get the pack on mid and just cleans up. It's really, this is sort of, these are rounds, Triple Crowns to lose. You know, they build the advantages so well. They take really good trades. Onion is taking some really great trades, but they're just fumbling it themselves. You know, this is 3 failed last pushes now, and we'll see if maybe the momentum starts shifting for Goose.
Yeah, I can see that happening because when you like fail these like really free Ubers into last, your team starts to like talk like what's going wrong, and if you're not actually constructively dealing with it, that what's going wrong can turn a bit nasty like really fast. We do have Schnaps on the water. Could go for a back up here if they keep the gun up or not. Oh, and he's
Schnaps
getting it.
Oh my!
And he drops to easy.
This guy's never gonna shut up about this, by the way. If they win Grands, he's gonna talk about this for the next 5 months. The patented Schnaps spy play, I can't believe it.
He's on soldier too. Oh my god.
It genuinely, it's so huge for them to get that because it resets us back to the mid, gives them a round up too. So like it was a bit silly, but it's a massive play for him.
Exactly right. Talking about massive plays, we're looking for one on this mid. Schnaps just waddling over. It's going to bomb Hassan. Misses the second rocket, but LB dead. They trade soldier for soldier for each team, but looks like Goose still playing their side here, looking for some sort of aggression from the Solis here, but New Spice dead, and 95's in their choke. It's going to be a total collapse here for Goose yet again. And it's just Modern Homer out through the Triple Crown. Oh my god, Archie MG loses to Modern Homer, so that's a +1, but at what cost? His whole team's dead and is pushing on to last momentarily. Modern Homer needs to get back or get another pick to make it worthwhile.
Yeah, once again, this is looking like Triple Crown's sort of game to lose, as Modern Hoover does get the pick on Schnaps. He's found his way through main, back onto last, so actually really good salvage play, at least to slightly deny Triple Crown. But yeah, these mids are so clinical for Triple Crown. The coordination is better, the DM is better, it just looks like Not Goose are crumbling on their own side.
60, 82 takes it with Tux being in the back end. It's going to be Zek just trying to get him up, but Rill off glass heavy, and this poster is going to be fucked. Zek dead, Rill on the heavy. 95 is going to get absolutely demolished, but Hobby is also dead, but X82, 42 HP, tries to dodge the bullets. Rill on heavy, 95 is out, but Schnaps in water is going to find the heavy, and it's going to be a wipe from this attacking team of Triple Crown, taking it back to the second point that Not Goose really needs in this moment to get a point.
It's just another like beef into like last. They're trying to do like, they're spreading the Ubers too thin. Like they're not securing too many like early picks or space. I can see like one scout, I forgot which one it was just going for the point when it's trapped. Like they just need to lock out both sides and then play the game after that. They did manage to get the medic, so it's a bit of a saving grace, but like you're still remembering like the beef Ubers from before. Like it's not a nice taste in your mouth after that. I'd say like the hit rate's like 1 out of 4 or something. So like it's not, even though like you're up rounds, like once you start potentially losing rounds, like you're gonna be thinking about that next time you get ads, because their mids have been fantastic.
Now we're in this stalemate here that you talked about, Dante. If you were the attacking team in this scenario, or aka Triple Crown, what would you do to break this stalemate?
I would bring heals big door and leak people in lobby, and I swear like everyone freaks out when there's people in lobby, even though it's not that big of a deal. I don't think they like to snipe either on Triple Crown. I did know Schnaps likes his spies, that potentially they could do that, but I think the good old-fashioned double sack, can't beat it. Looks like they're actually doing that, bringing the heals big door, and here comes the sack. Oh, good night, 95. Send in 96 next. So that's like sack deny, but after one sack, not really too much you can do about it. But I don't know, maybe like Schnaps could hold the door open and they swap the spy, like off-classing isn't too bad, but yeah.
There's the counter sack here. It's a little bit too late, but still 95 up, 10 seconds for LB. But yeah, let's see if they kind of listen to the stream in like a minute. I don't know what the delay is, but let's see it happen here. I want have a good game here. LB respawning. It's just good old gully wash here. Stale wash.
It's hard when it's like, you know, one sack after one sack, failed or not, because you can't really do anything after it.
Yeah. 95 Schnaps trying to get in here. Oh, they could have held the door, but still out. Live to tell the tale here. And it's just, again, stale wash as we speak. Even Ubers, obviously. I had to check Hobby here.
He's finding his way behind now. He's in a 1v1 with Modern Kuma. Archie's trying to support him, but it actually looks like both of them are going to get picked up here. This sort of single-digit HP in May. 95 gets caught to a nice rifle from Lil B. Onion is going to fall and choke as well, and now they have one behind. So this is looking good for Not Goose.
100%. Mid's getting captured here. Archie found behind. Tux is all the way to second. That was just catastrophe. But Schnaps, we got to do something. Still behind in the enemy's big door. It's going to bomb Hobby. One rocket almost hitting the second. That would have been insane. Another thing he would have talked about. But let's see the leak going through. Archie just respawning. The trade is in, but still a lot of people flash on the side of Not Goose. X82 is going to end on high. Tux locking out and zoning out that choke. New Spikes is caught in. And it's going to be a demo down potentially, but no. Lives to tell the tale. Modern Hoover trades for Zek. There is still Tux trapping out choke. 95 in needs to hold that for his team.
Yeah, when you see the demo out like that, it's easy to get greedy and baited for it, but yeah, as long as the demo just traps him off and we have other players shooting him, like the commerce guy doesn't have to drop down and deal with it. But it's still okay, honestly, like the holding second. It's worth a try to deal with that hold and stalemate before, because like as long as you're not on last, like Disad, like it's still playable. I just want to see if they're going to commit to holding it choke. Oh, we do get a soldier trade off in the corner, but I think it'll be relatively inconsequential in the grand scheme of things.
I've been keeping an eye on the flank in this game. You know, I thought it was interesting to see Archie versus Modern Huma. Anyone who plays a Pride Pug knows Modern Huma, but so far in this game, it looks like these sort of like Pride Pug tactics, you know, scrappy plays and that sort of stuff. He's not been able to get many off, and Archie is just sort of winning these sort of flank fights, and maybe the experience coming handy there.
Yeah. 100%. Sorry, I thought that was an air shot. Apologies. Yeah, Modern Huma, I've heard the tales. Heard the tales that he is a menace in the Pugs, but, you know, living up to the hype here. But the push here from both teams here, snaps from unders. Gonna sack for LB, is gonna get demolished by real combo scout. Could he get out here, snaps to save his life? Yes, he does, and we're in through for free with one down on the side of Not Goose. The trade possibly there, but he, oh my god, New Spice dead. Hobby dropping off the demo, but both demos down here. Real trying to trade demo for demo. X82 getting bomb post. Uber almost getting air shot, but the rocket on the ground finds him. LB cleaning up, but obviously he is going to get bombed in return. Modern Huma trying to clean up, but he's going to get denied from that big door entrance. And that's going to be mid-fight one from Triple Crown here. I'm waiting for maybe a counter-attack here from Not Goose. They know they have no med on the side of Triple Crown.
Yeah, you're starting to see, I feel the momentum slowly but surely slip away from Triple Crown. Even though they're up a few rounds, I feel like it's going to reach a point where Not Goose managed to crack it and then snowball rounds after that. We do have 10 minutes left in the Banial Tamiel, so they have a bit of wiggle room for this, but I haven't seen a single off class really besides on last. There's still time to cook. I feel like Triple Crown are just trying to fix the issue they've been having with like their pushes, and then once they do, they should be okay. But I don't know, like watching this, you can start to see like some players are not going as well as they were before. I know that Not Goose are adapting not too bad to it. Looks like we're getting a fight in with a full pop. They do lose their demo man, and it looks like they're just going to consolidate post on the mid and keep with it. But we do have an Uber coming back in. Oh, and we use, it's a solo for a scout here. In on the mid now.
Clean up crew here for Zach. Oh, still pushing in. It's going to be a double scout here. Archie just two-shotting, but oh my god, gets two-shot himself. This is Zach, and Hobby is all alone. He's going to get cleaned up here. X82 tried to arrow him, but really aggressive there. I like that counter use back in. Very great to see from Triple Crown. Maybe that was the lesson that they needed, or maybe they talked about the plan beforehand.
I think I was watching the Medics PV X32, and I don't know who was a little hesitant about it because X32 kind of ran in front of Onion to pop it. Was it a good play or not? I don't really know. It worked out, is all that matters. That gave them a lot of momentum, gave them a lot of like stats, find me a strange scattergun a bit. And now we have our 5th or 6th attempt, whatever it is, on pushing into this. Now they do spot the pyro and the gun is set up, and I think that Not Goose has realized to put the pyro next to the gun, and they actually rotate away from the pyro. He comes to pop in the river. So far it's been denied. Pyro is denying the entire Uber. We're unable to shoot the pyro down, and looks like we're going to post left side. We do get a scout though. No point pressure, and we do lose our scout for it. We do have picks for this. 655. Can we get a confirmation on this point? We do. Archie's in with the soldier. We actually managed to cut the point there. So whatever they talked about, I suppose it worked.
Yeah, I was watching Tux all throughout that Uber, and he was just looking at that left-hand side. He was just doing his job. It was great. What you said before, just echoing, you know, just containing those two spawn doors and then just getting on the point.
Yeah, I think what Dante said before is really true as well. I feel like they finally took their time with that Uber, able to get the flank buffed, and they came in all at the right time as we went to the next mid here.
Mid 95 trades for Hassan, but so does Zek. Archie within the flank. We could see him momentarily here. New Spice snaps, bombs Hobby. He is quarter HP, caught in the big door 70. Archie just cleaning up, licking his fingers with that 2K, but he is going to capture mid. And Rill and Hobby, Not Goose in the Triple Crowns big door with... They're just going to absolutely crush there. Archie, it's going to be scout v scout with heals here. And we're out to tell the tower. Goose consolidating and going back to second to keep this even adds. This is like the first two, like the second time we've seen Not Goose hold second, question mark.
This one shouldn't be too bad because they got the early momentum with that mid and consolidated a bit, but after winning that Uber push into last, I think you're feeling a lot better now if you're Triple Crown for the state of this game. I hope you don't feel too good that you'll experiment with too many things that like shove into lobby. It wasn't too bad, but I've noticed a few times with their plays, they're just a bit disconnected, like too many things at once so nothing's happening. So I just want to, you can even just go for like a clean like double bomb, maybe like a scout soldier sack. Like, I think the issue is that they're trying to do too much, get too fancy, and just kind of falling flat on its face. So if they make it... Oh, speaking of flat on its face, Schnaps just died.
Yes, LB. Archie, the goat of Flank Scout, cleans up LB just to make it one-on-one or ban for ban. But yeah, both Solly's down. Looking for another sack? Question mark.
Yeah, just on that mid fight as well. I think that was actually decent blunder from Triple Crown to let the combo of Knock Goose get out, because they had a medic, a scout, and demo up, and the Knock Goose, medic, and scout were stuck on the other side of the map. They took so long to get back. I feel like they forgot that they were on the wrong side of the map, but they still somehow managed to walk all the way from Big Door out to their own choke. So now we're seeing the consequences of that. Now Triple Crown have to push another stalemate here as 95 doesn't get the sack off in Big Door. Yeah, this is their own bid to sleep.
Hassan! Leak through, one rocket, X32 holding it, 71. LB's trying to consolidate, doesn't get much there, but Hassan almost, if he hit that second rocket, we would be spinning a different tail. Snaps.
X32 is pretty good about that holding.
Yeah.
Maybe to his chagrin, I don't know how you say that word. However, I did notice he took like one or two extra spam rockets after that, so I do think that they are feeling themselves Triple Crown. That's good to see. But really all they need to do now is wait for Knocked Goose to make a mistake. They've got mid, they have the move, they can do whatever they like. They just need to not do too much and have it.
95 through Big Door, one rocket, two rocket, Poppy holding it, 48 HP, but snaps! His then does get the drop. That is what we need, the distraction play, but two Sollies down on the defense team here. Let's see drop or the counter use here from X82.
Oh, what a clean jump from Schnaps. That was so clean, getting the drop on Hobby there.
Insane, but talking about the little flank play here, a little rat is above Big Door, sees Archie, but he leaks out. LB is out. We're on last, back to the lobby. Knock Goose goes and on to last, but LB is in water. Hold up, never mind, returning back. It's gonna RTB and we're pushing on to last. Triple Crown could see a 4-0.
No gun for blue, which is a huge mistake, I think. Sniper like holding last, I feel is just kind of terrible. Speaking of terrible, we're in through Shutter now, into the Pyro, shooting the Pyro down. Medic still isn't beaming anyone, he's just back in spawn on 55. Point is trapped up, X32 is actually the one to edge it and he gets it. Capping now, he's got half cap time, that's value there and they finish it. So, what do I know? They just pop through Shutter, into no gun and they take it.
Yeah, I think Dante's right. They're feeling themselves now. Triple Crown, sort of, you know, they know what they can get away with now, and they're playing the game, having a bit of fun with it. Up 4-0 now, so I definitely feel like they've been fixing whatever was going wrong for the first half of this map. Knock Goose will have to reply, you'd imagine, on this mid right here.
Responding indeed, Hassan killing off Tux. It's like almost every mid he does that, but 95 trying to get out, but LB is holding the choke in. In comes everyone else. X82 has to do a lot of killing here, but we could see a lot of up here from the side of Knock Goose, possibly winning their first mid fight. 95 dead, but Archie from the flank is going to meat shot someone, but he's still quarter HP, just in the little rat ways under the point. He's still not been put on the invisibility.
No, this guy needs to be locked up.
Yeah, sees him.
How we doing, Dolo?
There's no way he wins this. Gets modded.
No way.
Oh my goodness, man. He had no business winning that.
I'm telling you, bro, lock this guy up. And they get the medic off that.
X82 uses the Uber cleaning up the combo. Solid pipe, but new space chopping up that choke point here. Archie's still behind the menace, giving off back shots and new spice, but it's all or nothing here for this Knocked Goose. Archie is proving a menace here, but talking about menaces, Modern Humor forward sniper, but Archie's in the corner. He's Archie, Real and Archie's Real having the buff here. Archie is not fearing it.
If Archie kills Real, I'm done. Okay.
Oh my god. Nah, because what did I just see for the last 5 minutes? That's like the I misheard Jet perspective. You should have seen him on mid. He like ran up through elbow, perfectly like walked around, like kited their vision, and then like took the duel. That was so good. That's like confidence that we need to like make the next one into like a 2-0. Exactly,
but LB taking off Archie. He has 4 HP. Snaps, waddling through, never mind, he bombs through 3 rockets, kills off LB real fast, and it's going to be full ad, holding used by Seal and Spawn. Demo dead on 95. It's going to be poster on this point, so that 99%
New Spice! Oh my goodness! I thought it was over. I thought it was 5-0. New Spice clutching up at the end there, hitting every projectile.
Oh, But Snaps is in. The king himself.
Oh my god.
God! Nah!
Oh my god, easy.
He drops the easy in chat as well.
Oh my god.
Oh, not the trombone, bro.
5.
Nah. Anyone who's watching this, we cannot let Schnaps talk about this for the next 5 months. Oh my god.
This didn't happen, bro. Like, memory holders.
Nah. It's AI. This didn't happen.
No.
Yeah, I know Gemini has had a lot of improvements with their, infrastructure, but wow, boys, I don't know what to say. Like, who was he feeling like? Who was he feeling like after all that? Honestly, after the 4th round, you could just tell that everyone on Triple Crown, like, completely powered up. Like, they were hitting stuff that I've never seen them hit before, like, possibly in their entire gaming career.
Yeah, Archie was just causing havoc on the flank for, like, the whole game even, and just sort of, like, ramped up towards the end there. He was getting away with so much, just making it so much easier for his team as we sort of see the logs here. And yeah, not too surprised to see the scout diff for both. Combo scout, Onion, as Dante said, is like a master of these trades. Gets with 3 KD. Archie not too far behind as well. Really looks like one of the biggest difference makers. You can just look at the class icons for both of these teams. Noct Goose, bottom 2 are scouts. Triple Crown, top 2 are scouts.
Yeah, gentlemen, that absolute cinema. But yeah, obviously Onion, Dante's prediction coming in clutch there. But we all said there wasn't going to be a 5-0. What do you think was the turning point that maybe we all predicted, that 4-3 or 3-2? But what happened? It was 5-0 now.
It was the third round. When whoever won that 3rd round, like, gave them enough juice to, like, finish the rest of it. They actually, instead of going faster, they slowed down, like, played with their actual mice and keyboards plugged in. Like, look at Schnaps's his KDA. It's completely terrible, but he's got the dub for the map. Like, that's a value player right there. I don't know, whoever won that, like, 3rd or 2nd round, whatever it was, like, after he got really slow, they just, like, locked in, they did everything properly, and then from there, like, 4th and the 5th round, it was like a roll. So, I mean, I ate my words, but that's all right. You like that?
Yeah, as much as I can't believe I'm going to say this, and it pains me so much, but yeah, Schnaps was probably the difference maker. 5 and 15 is horrible, but you can watch the match back. He got, like, 3 round wins. The spy back cap, the drop onto 2nd, which turned into a round, and then the very last one bombing onto point, juggling the demo above to just get that last inch of cap time, was 3 rounds. And I agree with Dante. After that spy back cap, I feel like Triple Crown sort of, like, eased up a bit. They were going into it kind of hesitant, main grand finals, gully wash, stalematey. But I feel like after that, they realized that they can actually get away with a bit. They can take their time. They can buff up before a last push, and they can take their time to execute things perfectly, or at least good enough. And that's what was happening towards the end of that match.
100%. 100%. But yeah, obviously these scouts, Onion and Archie, just... I wouldn't even... double digits and under compared to everyone else. Just, they were getting value after value. Like, it's insane. Especially a map like Gully Wash, you're reliant on those soldiers, aren't you? Just for, like, making space.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, the only saving grace for Noct Goose was New Spice being able to, destroy on demo. But yeah, it's just not enough. And as we said, Schnaps, 3 rounds almost single-handedly winning for his team, you could say, was certainly the difference maker. Thinking about how this goes into product, I mean, 5-0 first map in the grand finals is so convincing. I can't imagine this would be anything other than a Triple Crown sweep, maybe even. But it is Noct Goose's map pick, so let's hope that they've got something in the bag for it.
100%. Now, we're on to the second map, obviously straight after this 5-0. What are we thinking, gentlemen, in terms of teams? Noct Goose, what are we feeling like? What is the game plan for this map, you reckon?
But I feel like I'm going to see some sniper cringe, bro. I don't know. Like, if you pick product, you probably have, like, a sniper fraud merchant on your team. So, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I don't know the mental on Noct Goose. It wasn't a fast 5-0, like, by any means. It was kind of a slow cooker, and then it got quick towards the end. We'll just see how they can adapt mentally. Although, do we think it's going to be a 3-0 in any direction? I think maybe like 3-1. I don't know. Product can be so different. You can kind of lock the entire game down to product. I mean, I'm seeing a sniper in the pre-game, so I mean, I'm just warning you guys like ahead of time. But I think I expect to see a sniper in some capacity, and I don't think that Triple Crown really runs sniper at all. I don't really see them snipe in 5 CP, so I'm not sure. I think I'll see a sniper though. I think we'll see a sniper.
Who do you think on each team could go sniper if it was to come to that?
It's going to be real. Like, I've played Fast Fuse and Pugs with Real on product, and he just perma snipes. He loves it. He can't get off the class. So, and I wouldn't be surprised, you know, as Dante said, it's maybe that is the pace or the tempo change that Not Goose need to just win a round. I think mentally they have to be thinking, okay, it's a 3-map series. We're down 1, but let's just try and win this one, and we can figure out clear cut when we get to it. Let's just get the next one. And maybe the real sniper really might be the pace change that they need. I mean, he's certainly not bad on the scopes, so we will see.
Red team here, the Triple Crown. Who's the sniper menace?
Do they really have one?
It's probably like Schnaps will spawn a spy 6 times before they snipe, I think.
No, let's make a bet. Over or under 5 minutes of off class for Schnaps. This entire
over. Especially if it starts becoming a role. I wouldn't be surprised if it's already over.
Yeah, I'd say over. If it's going to go like heavy in either direction, would definitely see this Schnaps spy. I know he likes to hop on that Agent 47 Hitman Absolution gameplay. But yeah, for product, I'm not sure. Product can go like either way. I noticed with like a lot of these teams as well, when they have the point, they tend to usually win the round just by attrition because teams are just slower to mobilize and do stuff about it when you don't have the point because you have to go quick. When you don't have the point, obviously, because it's product, but we'll just see how they do it. I think whatever team can set up a good forward hold will probably win whatever according round it will be.
100%.
Yeah, I would
and
say,
now,
like, oh, you go, Freaky.
no, that's right. You go.
Yeah, like on one hand, I think the Not Goose soldiers, they do love this map and they are able to sort of play a bit more coordinatedly, if that's the word. And yeah, might be able to set up some forward holds and really just run down the clock. But on the other hand, I mean, we did just see, yeah, 5-0 from Triple Crown. It looks like the DM is better, the coordination is better, the Schnaps X factor is better, let's say. So as much as I don't want to say maybe a 3-0 for Triple Crown, let's just say it could go either way. Let's hope that it does.
Yeah. Go into predictions now for this What are we thinking, gentlemen?
I'll say 3-2 for Not Goose. I did play in the preseason on Not Goose, and we did absolutely destroy on product. I remember very vividly we beat Triple Crown 3-0 in the pre-game. In the preseason on product, and it was just an absolute roll. So let's say 3-2 for Not Goose. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, I'll say a 3-2 for Not Goose as well. I feel like someone on Triple Crown is going to throw. I just have this sinking feeling in my chest, and I think we'll see clear cut tonight, guys.
I have to go the optimistic route. Maybe it's a 2-0 in the sense of a scoreline here, Triple Crown. Just because my reasoning is obviously getting finals for the first map. You know, it's not going to be good for your mindset or even the permanent class that we most likely will see, the aids that will foremost be given to the each team from the off classes here. But I think Not Goose will probably lose this and Triple Crown do it 3-1 or a 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue with how convincing Gully Wash was. I think only one mid win for Not Goose certainly doesn't bode well going into a Koth map. But we will see. Rill is on the sniper in the pregame. Doesn't look like anyone else is warming up scout, so maybe they're just going single scout sniper. I really think that might be throwing, but we'll see. Not Goose, again, they have to win this map or season's over. They finish second, and I believe they were the first seed as well in preseason. So would be a disappointing way to end the season going out here.
I'll talk about snipers here. Obviously, you have to get rid of one class. It could be Demo, but obviously not. But Scout or Soldier, which flank combo, which one do you give up, do you think?
You have to give up a soldier. I think just having one scout, 2 soldiers is throwing, like unless you're like Sheep 2, bot mode or prime simple, I think it just like ridiculous, but doesn't look like we have a sniper. No, we don't have a sniper. All right, the game is saved. Honest Gameplay's back on the menu, guys.
Great game, 95. Instantly, Onion with 95 still behind. LB has rolled beyond belief on that cliffside, but pulling put in the so used by or none of the members, and obviously is one that does get killed by Rill, and we could see an LB pick, which we do. Semi-forward hold here, but if Uber's 95 dead, respawn timer as LB. We want to see a regression here on the side of Hobby's team here. Schnapp's trying to hold him off. Concrete going through main. Uspy's trying to make space. Nope, Goose is not doing too terrible.
Yeah, Uber's coming up for both teams, and yeah, here comes the trade from Not Goose. It's so much better. They still haven't used. It is a god Uber for the red team here. Rill's trying to get some scraps in the back. He will find Tux, so that's really massive. And on the other side, Onion can he clear up Hobby and Dogfred? He doesn't. Somehow Hobby's going to get out. Surely. He misses the rocket, does Schnaps. Oh my goodness.
Bro.
How did Hobby get out of that? Incredible movement at Jukes and Dogfred there. Somehow, in all of that carnage, X32 does get out, but he's on 0% Uber, so it would have been the same if he just died. Really, really great trade from Rill there on the point.
That looked like such a good trade. They got the multi and everything, but I think, I'm not sure. Like, Rill managed to get that demo pick, and I think they honestly panicked after that. Looks like they do get through, and the forward hold is broken. I was going to say before, the red team losing a soldier earlier means they couldn't set up the proper forward hold, giving them, like, room to actually take that trade, but oh, they do lose a soldier for free, though. Like, that's not what you want to see. It is going to be dry for a bit. I imagine, like, teams are just going to exchange spam, maybe edge the point. We're going to see Hassan looking at connector here. And then Archie comes to back him up, which is fantastic. Though we still don't have any point pressure, even though they're one down. Here we go, his point pressure now. Decent damage, and they do lose 2, which is not what you want. Losing 3, 4. Can we make it 5?
We could see a fight through main here. New Spice is called out.
Yeah,
but
really, really great slow push from... oh, and they get forced in spawn as well. Hobby going down so low, has to use a nice... I don't know if that was a B-hop from Lil B to pick up 95, but this is so bad for Not Goose. They're going to have to either rip a 4-man or dry push for an entire Uber before it equalizes.
Yeah, exactly.
That was like really good from Triple Crown, managing to just like inch that and salvage that. So yeah, like I want to see like if they actually do a 4-man, or if they're just going to dry fight it, see what they get. Does look like a 4-man's coming in. X32 is hiding in the bunker. They do lose 2 though.
Yeah, Uber's on X32 here in spawn. He knows he's kited around. X32 has to use in the end. Will use onto his soldier and spawn, wasting the entire Uber. Unfortunate for them. So sort of a complete inverse to what we just saw on the other side of the map. Archie's hiding in main, by the way. I don't think they know.
No, they don't. But let's be worried about the time right now for Triple Crown. A minute 20 is going to be minute 19 left. But Archie could come up from behind. There's the Hobby Goose through it. Advantage X32 is not caught. It's going to take a little bit of damage here through main, but Tux is going to body block there. Schnapp's dead for the post bomb. 95 crushed. It's going to be total chaos on this front hold, but Archie just dancing around, killing off Hobby. Holy guacamole.
Bro, Archie's so clutch.
Yeah.
That's just so good. You get the medic, I'm pretty sure it's like 40 seconds off the clocks. They don't have picks and stuff, so they can't even forward hold even if they wanted to. I'd like to see them like push out slowly now with heals and the players, like chip them down. Time is getting pretty even. Oh, and Modern Human does go down. Hassan is also quite low. They should be able to just dry fight this. I'd like to see them snowball the picks off this, especially because they're a scout down. They nearly do have Uber, so they could also potentially try and use the Uber and wipe them all if they want. Looks like they're just getting the cap time though.
Exactly. Just getting that capture time with no resistance whatsoever. Here we go. There's the resistance we talked about. X82 up in the sky on Cliff. The counter bomb from Hassan. X82 drop from behind, drop below, and does get forced. But LB is going to be caught. Could be a 3K.
Oh, what a rocket.
95. Demolished. LB Tux is playing with it. And, oh my god. 50 seconds left on this clock for Triple Crown. Obviously, Goose coming out, pressure the point in at 47 HP. Hassan clearing off. Schnaps gonna get ready for the counter bomb here momentarily, but Hobby, actually I lied. Hobby full Uber here. We're not gonna expect anything, but 95 fade bomb from Cliff into Cliff. Archie on that flank. No one's watching that flank. Archie is a literal menace.
Yeah,
it's like the Slender Man in a forest.
Yeah, he's been having
papers, bro.
He's been wreaking havoc on product just like he was on Gully Wash. Hobby goes down so low but doesn't use, surfs onto Cliff. Really great play, but the other soldiers in on the pack. They know surely Schnaps will get the force eventually to save players.
Oh my god. 37 seconds left. Not Goose. Schnaps bombed behind the health pack. Didn't realize he bombed over the medic.
I don't. Wow, that was so clutch. I think, but I feel like it was in the throw. It just, I don't know. Like he got down to like 17. I feel like it was a misclick, bro. Like you just drop your player there, but now it's like full disad. Time is ticking down. Now it is still throwable from Triple Crown here. They do have to get picks with this, and they have to be very mindful of the cap time. Hassan cleans him up, sends Schnaps back to the spawn room of that, and he is behind. We do have the Uber here. They do drop Archie with it though, unfortunately. We need to get plays here.
Oh my god! The bomb from Hassan clearing up and is going to help his team get this to overtime, and we have a round for Knocked Goose. Hassan.
No, that was a round of all time.
Yeah, Jesus
That was so clutch. I think both the soldiers from the blue team there actually clutched that round. Lil B getting the force off really early, not ideal for Onion. I think just an issue on the HUD. I think Triple Crown is the red team. Yeah. So yeah, Knocked Goose up 1-0, and I think the soldiers really coming in clutch for Knocked Goose here as we go into the second mid.
We do see a triple question mark in chat from Modern Humor and a 5-0 from X32, which, you know, a bit of main banter is pretty good, especially when you lose two players onto the even fight. Archie does manage to get that salvage kill in a little bit, which is fantastic. That soldier does beef his jump a little bit, and they have lost a bit too much for my comfort. It's looking like this mid fight is going the way of... Yes, the mid fight is going the way of Knocked Goose.
Let's see progression here from Triple Crown. Time has just started for Knocked Goose, but Tux all alone, he needs a scout support as Onion reverberates. And we have a soldier, LB, trying to do something, but does get killed on the enemy's cliff. The point is going to get trapped up. Real dead. Archie just walking in and holding W, getting a 2k. He needs to be answered, and the trades are in deep pocket for Knocked Goose. I don't know about this post-Uber, but everybody is out, and the pencil from Schnaps making sure Hassan dead during post-Uber, but making sure New Spice doesn't get far with that bomb. It's going to be player down with Triple Crown having the point.
Yeah, importantly through that entire fight, Triple Crown was able to get the point. So with the Uber, the sort of the solo scrappy Uber on the demo, the red team is just able to hold back entirely, and New Spice can't get anything with that Uber. There's no scouts there to help them. As we see the re-aggression now, they are up a player, Knocked Goose, so they might be able to squeeze something out here. Archie's so low on the flank, but will get out. As we see sort of just some spam being traded back and forth. Really good cap time. Real dies to a trap. Such a late dip from Tux there on the board. Classic trap. But he will fall to it, so this is equalize the player ad as we sort of just see some spam back and forth here. Modern Hoover's trying to get some cap time, but will get absolutely mulched for it. Archie once again finding him on the flank, and they are just piling into grass here. There's not much that Knocked Goose can do. No space for them. By the way, this 95 is in. No! Another nice surf out. Really, really great surfs from him all match long. But this entire time, it has been the way of Triple Crown. They will give it up now, but they have to use.
Hobby Tux just with the Kobe from
drops.
Yeah, from the middle point. Post Uber on their side. Triple Crown go play a little bit of defense here. Real just feeds in. Off timing here. And X82 is in deep, but we have New Spice behind and Tux with the melee. And that whole sack attempt is diminished.
Man, my camera's on X32 and it was, bro, it was like a shining like montage horror movie. It was like one scout in, good night, a demo in, good night, a scout like good night, and he took no damage to that entire chain of events. And the defense from Triple Crown was really good. I'm not letting them get that cap time, not letting them finish it, eventually goading Knocked Goose into overcommitting and punish them. Speaking of goading, we do have Modern Huma as a spy. Are we going to see a stab?
No.
We do see a stab. X32 goes down. Great work, Agent 47. They'll find an edge. He does go down though, so that's a fantastic pick. That's what we do need to see. But however, Triple Crown do have really, really good time here, and more importantly, all their players are up. They could be anywhere, hiding anywhere. We need to see Knocked Goose deal with this eventual sack attempt, because there is nothing stopping Triple Crown from just sending bodies after bodies towards them.
Well, sending bodies after bodies, Tux is in, and so is Schnaps at 95. Hubby forces remain, but 3 players are going to die. Archie still be caught? No, he slips out. 95 tries to save himself, does get killed, but time resumed. 2 minutes, 34 seconds on the board. Can we see a 2-0? It's looking a bit unlikely, but they can do it if they lock in. But can they with this ad of 30?
Yeah, Triple Crown only need one successful push here, you would imagine, and it might just be curtains for this round. Only 15 seconds on the clock. Not Goose are going to have to have the Herculean task of 2.25 minutes, full time basically holding the point, and they're still in disad, and I'm sure that X32 knows they're gearing to go here in Dogbred. We'll see if they use it. They're getting a lot of cap time though, so they might not have to.
This is what you want here, the double scouts, 95 through main, really big push from here. The trades are out on the point. It's going to all determine about this post-Uber. Hobby getting juggled on the other side, but 95 and Archie, the flank is for free. Hobby lives, but Onion dead, New Spice dead, Schnaps is dead, Tux is all alone. It's going to be absolutely licking their fingers. Knocked Goose still having this point in their favor, but that capture rate is something to eye at with a minute and 30 left. This is looking plausible for a 2-0.
Yeah, that entire fight, I could see Archie was just inching the point like really hard. I don't know if it was intentional, like he just wanted to cap it, or if they were like actually playing for the cap time to take this dry fight now, and like perhaps that they're going to C9 the cap, but I really like it. We're going to see this happening now though. We could see Onion inching the point now. Really good cap time, fantastic cap time. And the Demo Man is trying to like stick him down, but they're going to have to make a move at some point. There's no Uber, so they're hesitant towards it. Like that's 80% cap time. Now we see the commit coming in.
X32 doing a lot of arrows here, so it's actually going to turn from even to... Here it is. Tux does know his mom. X82 is out, not going for that. He's out to spawn. It's going to be post-Uber. Snaps in through Doggy. Rebombs. Reloads one rocket. Doesn't manage to get it off, but still Hobby is from behind. Onion killing him off and getting his one. It's still 13 seconds left. Tux dead. They need to capture this point. X82 and Archie still alive. Back to spawn. Back to the lobby. 5 seconds left. Knocked Goose is going to resume their 40 seconds. Nail biter of a round, gentlemen and ladies.
Yeah,
we do a full
ad for
grab.
Triple Crown.
Whoa. Nervous Nellies. Knocked Goose. 26 seconds. Can they take it? Onion want to edge this as fast as he can. 20 seconds. LB pushed off that little rock. It's going to be real and Modern Hoover on this point. Hassan fade bombing. X82 using that quite early here, but he does drop New Spice. The point is going to be captured. 2 seconds left. LB's committed. They lose 2. Overtime here. Minimal capture rate. Hobby's on the point. Hassan. Schnaps just going in. Hobby is it. It's just Hassan, and he is pushed out, making it 1-1. A lot of those players minimal HP, but great use of the ad, making it evens. Oh, and the question mark.
That last entire sequence was really good from Triple Crown, like getting that cap time and then taking that next fight. They nearly did throw it completely because X32 did emerge on 80% Uber. It could have gone really bad, but after that, just baiting them into fighting them dry and like finishing the cap, that was really good. That was a really clean exchange of rounds, of sequences rather.
Learning from mistakes. Knocked Goose still in this to win it. They still have a chance. They just need to fix on the pressure here. Points up for capture. Real playing that high ground. Has started fade bombing onto boxes. Onion eating a direct hit, but Archie just edging that point. Modern Hoover does get his one and revenge. Onion rolled beyond belief. The combo is absolutely rolled. X82 has to arrow a lot here. It's going to be a little out here. Let's see if Hobby is counting and could use the sim, but his team is a little bit damaged. Boxes, LB could be demolished here. 95 trades his life for it. Anyway, Ubers are out. Real still in the middle of it. X82, Hobby has a better Uber here. Post Uber is going to be on this point. Hobby wants to end deep here, but snaps on the rock face. Tells the story of otherwise. Onion completely denying Hassan. Gonna go back for a pack. New Spice is caught out in dog bread. Does get punished for it. Onion dead as well, but X82 is minimal HP, but it's just Archie capturing that point. No one has captured it yet. Tux, X82 absolutely dismantled. Hassan kills himself. Tux dead. Everybody needs healing at this moment. 95 almost getting meleeed by LB. He is 6 HP. I don't know how he's alive. Cap, first cap for knocked. Goose, 95 fade bombs, 1 rocket out. Archie still a menace with that overheal. He's going to pressure. Just see how the flank plays out. 2 minutes, 47 seconds left. The time is ticking down. Let's see the push here.
And where LB dead, flank is kind of open here for 95 and Archie to do something here. However, Onion has a response of dying, but Archie is also going to get found. Hassan, great bomb from Pride Rock. But Schnaps is going to pencil into the combo and Real cleans him up like a little zinger box he is. And X82 is out through main, does get cleaned up. U-Spice is pulling up a threat here. Both are pipeable. Tux and U-Spice, little MG slash on clip, does get the roller and 95 cleans him up, but almost decaying. LB just face planting into 95. Onion needs to get out of here. This is a little bit of trickle feeding here. Schnaps could find his son and LB, but Archie with his damage doesn't prove anything. A minute down, 2 minutes remaining for GOOSE. This is really strong from their team, but demo down. New Spice just respawning. Trades are out, but X82 just used. Hobby hasn't used. Now he has better Uber here. This is going to end so badly. Hobby wants to get in. Oh my god, the communication is really poor. But Pucks, they do get one, but New Spice's roll, it's going to be absolutely detrimental. Snaps at 95, cleaning up every soldier in the map. Dismantled. Modern Humor, 35 HP. That post Uber was terrible. But I liked how he milked it.
It was... yeah, he kind of popped like so early. I was like surprised there. As soon as I saw the Uber pop from Triple Crown, I thought it'd be like really terrible. Maybe I was on the medics cam, so maybe like the scout got really low to it, but I'm not sure. I think it was really greedy in how they posted. Like you could just see that Triple Crown soldiers managed to just collapse on them completely, and that's completely what they need. It's going to be dry for a little bit, like slight Uber ad for Triple Crown, but let's just see if they just fight this dry. If they go for the medic or something, shove connector. They have fantastic time though, so Triple Crown can play just the cup, just to defend it, play with the Uber. And X32 gets down to 4 HP, 7 HP. He manages to hide behind the fence. Don't crater! He cratered. Okay.
Craters, Hobby, 61 HP, 95, trying to consolidate and get the demo. He gets 3 rockets. It's off, insane. But Hobby is gonna dodge everything, but Onion and Archie, he is dodging. 20 HP, does die, but Modern Human and Real both rolled, and they could get 2-shot here. Hassan could see a clean up. 1 rocket for 2. It's a 2-for-1 deal. Hassan does die! Archie, the fucking menace. 6 HP in a dream, does die to the respawn in New Spice. Archie is gonna have my vote of the MVP, I'll be honest.
Archie's good for those.
Yeah, it's gonna be even times though, but LB getting that early capture time. 2 scouts are in 95, committing onto Bobby. 1 rocket. It's gonna be a 2 rocket. He salvages, and that is it. X82 needs to play it safe. Hobby.
Oh, they're not the medic.
Yeah, knocked GOOSE. Denied yet again. 7-second respawn for him, and Onion is gonna get that free point pressure. Minute 15 is gonna get down to a minute and 5 seconds. Reel's in, really off timing there. Kind of feeds in, I'll be honest. Snaps is in. New Spice is down, and it's just X82 dodging like this. Oh my god! But Hassan doesn't connect anything. X32 is already on grass on the health pack.
Wow, that was really well played. They did manage to clean up. It looked like there was a little bit of danger there because they were down 1 player, but they did manage to clean up the players consecutively as they were coming in. I felt a little bit bad for Hassan because he did come in late, but well done for X32 for like living all that and kiting the onslaught of players as they were starting to die and damage was taken to him, like away from, you know, the final soldier. So that's like a really good. You do get a trade on that scout there, but I believe it's like pretty damn full ad. Yeah, it is 30 ad. So time is very even here. So I just want to see. It doesn't look like they'll be able to forward hold. And we did see a sniper on Real. He is staying sniper. I'm not sure if they'll be aware that Chris Kyle has just entered the country for the 2nd time here, but if we're going to see a drop on a sniper, it's probably going to be now.
I mean, peeking through, going through deep pockets, slow peeking, sees Tux. I know he does. Deep pockets, shoots. LB dead. X32 still holding it on. He's arrowing his scouts, Real peeking. Hobby uses it in. This is going to be really bad. Post-Uber works for not GOOSE. Oh my god, Hobby is still stuck in. This is bad. Hobby dies post-Uber, but Real is still on sniper. Modern Humor still behind. Snaps is behind. Kills him. Hassan trying his best to kill anyone, but Real in main is going to get shut down by Snaps. LB respawner sees his prey, but Snaps counterbombs. LB needs to consolidate. Bucket Gunner out, does get floated by the 2 scouts. 15 seconds left. This is probably going to look like a 2-1 here.
Yeah, the Crown's cleaning up towards the end.
This is just going to be a crowd-pleasing Hassan trying to get it. 2 seconds. It's going to be maybe overtime here. They need to get up on the point. point. Everybody's on the point, but Schnaps 95 are rolled here. Their Solis are rolled. Still overtime in the capture rate. The Soli gets arrowed on the point. That's Hassan making sure he gets... Oh, Modern Huma pipe. We're still in it to win it. Modern Huma just 3 shots tugs. Here we go. Hobby. It's going to be Archie.
Way.
This is like last map. Here we go. MG meat shot. Modern Huma, the pistol. Oh my god. Well, Kovacs that would have done, but over time...
Wait, it's different.
50 seconds left. Not GOOSE still in it. Modern Huma just forwarding Archie, and the Ubers are getting traded. It flashes out by X32. The Ubers are automatically better, but Real gets dropped. 40 seconds left. The point is getting captured. Gets denied. Hassan dead. It's going to be scout on scout. Tark's getting arrowed, but a lot of these solis are in. Archie, oh my god, 95, and Snaps trying to consolidate. New Spice goes down. There's no demo, but LB bombs the point, and it's going to be 24 seconds left. Modern Huma dancing on his opponents, but doesn't do much after his death, making it 2-1. Holy.
Yeah, the fastest spawners. Fastest spawners for Triple Crown really coming in clutch there. You know, Nox Goose obviously had to cap the point, but with the fastest spawn wave, Triple Crown just able to clean up. It was all on Modern Huma. I was going to be very impressed if he could do that right at the end there, but couldn't clutch it up.
Oh my god. Triple Crown in it to win it. Schnaps is in a full in. He is going to get polished off by Real. Modern Huma on the point. X32 a little bit damage here, but Modern Huma finds it. LB getting floated by Archie. Does kill him, but again, 2 players down on this attacking force. Triple Crown are in a solid position. Archie finds the sun, gonna get floated to cliff. He's gonna bomb out, get that cliff back, but the point is up. 95 packing it in. He's gonna bomb through main onto New Spice 1 rocket, but New Spice does get the pack in time. Unfortunate about that. 96 is gonna respawn. 2 minutes 50 left. The timer has started. What are we doing, gentlemen?
Archie's been like so clean, like these entire neutral fights, like not taking like unnecessary damage, dealing with just like straight off-angle targets. I'd say, oh, we do have a trade going on here. Onion is going for any stray targets he can find. Target has been found. We do need to protect our demo from this, and it looks like he'll be saved. And the post is looking pretty good. Onion might be overheating a little bit. Unfortunately, we have a massive bomb coming from Schnaps. 95 rather, and he does get cooked, but he does finish off the demo, which is pretty fantastic. So 2 soldiers for a demo at the end of the day. Let's see what they can do with it. Pretty good cap time from their scouts here. Hard to defend it when you're down 2 soldiers though. Soldier committing onto the X32. X32 does get out. They do cap it though, and they do deny their soldier. So they do have their spawns coming back now.
Exactly, 2 minutes left. They're going to even out by... Well, okay, I'm just eating my words. Never mind. 2 minutes 45. Oh, Real stops it. Here we go. Not eating my words, but absolutely gets eaten up. 2 minutes 6 seconds. Triple threat, aka Triple Crown in it to win it. 2 minutes left. New Spice coming from cliff, but 95 is near the grass or the enemy's concrete. But Hassan is getting forwarded by the GOAT Archie. Could see detrimental flank is open. Archie 95 unhooked, right? Unleashed, I should say. But even Ubers, but a solely down on this flank. Here we go. Minute 43. Blue team Real needs to make a clear in the traps. They need to make it in. Schnaps on the enemy cliff. 1 rocket on Hobby, and back out he goes. X82's in for the trade. Hobby almost dropping there. 62 HP. Real's getting floated, but it's going to be post Uber on either side. It's all about the flank, and 95 dead. Archie demolished. Hassan and Modern Huma getting their revenge from map 1, and it's going to be point taken over. 2 minutes and 41 resumed.
Yeah, that trade wasn't too bad, but they did just lose those players. Oh, sorry, you go.
No, I was just going to say, the coordination for Triple Crown sort of for this whole product game is what we're seeing. I think they're cleaning up so much better in the posts. There's sort of, when the scouts die, they die together. When the soldiers die, they die together. Yes, they have lost the point, but it's so convincing for them. And I wouldn't be surprised to see them take it away here.
Take it away. It's a minute different. Now, Dante, obviously, if you were at Triple Crown here, are we setting a sack in? It's even times 20 dis? Not really.
I think you just, like, F it with ball, bro. You just have to fight. Because I was going to say that Triple Crown, they're playing like the player, like he said, like Colbert said, like they're dying together, fighting together. It's really good. I also noticed that on Goose, like their scouts are very gung-ho, like kind of eating a lot of stuff unnecessarily. And look at this, like inching for a trade, not actually committing for it, playing the point a little bit, not actually playing for it. Like the scouts on Triple Crown are just on fire this game. Like who are they feeling like? And then look, now we have like the pop through, but they do lose a player for this though. The demo does jump out of it. Oh, and Schnaps dies to a clumsy, painful death. But we just got to get out here. We just got to get out here. This is fine. If they potentially overchase this, we could punish them. But like so far, like time's pretty good, round's pretty good. Oh, and Onion does find Lel B. This might be playable now as we get players coming in from the post and the spawns. Getting great cap time. The spam isn't there with one soldier down. Onion does go down, gets a bit overzealous and overheats it. And then we do trade for Modern Huma here.
Archie, does clean up a little bit. Schnaps still in it to win it. That's, oh my god, he pickaxes Toby!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's not gonna shut up. 50 seconds is 50. They're not gonna die. Sorry, not gonna deny Schnaps here. Oh my god, New Spice is in. 101 HP, 76, 58, 45. Does get meleeed by Tux. 95 on that height, but X32 is gonna get ran out by Real and absolutely denied. 95 misses his rocket. Picks up a 1, but minute and 11 seconds left with this full ad, but still down a soldier. Real's going to respawn right now. Let's see how the attack goes. This is neck and neck, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Triple Crown are in a really good position here. This is championship point, or at least division point, let's say. They are going to four-man Noct Goose. They try to tuck their medical way in the house here. Will have to use his X32. So successful four-man. That's all they were coming for, were Noct Goose. New Spice is sort of prolonging his death. Somehow he just sticky jumps out. And like with the whole team distracted, he gets out there. There's some carnage going on in the blue spawn. 95 unfortunately won't find anything for it. But they have successfully ripped the four-man. So now Noct Goose actually do have the potential to win this round back. With the ad, they will be creeping up to point. Let's see if they can cap it.
Noct Goose, there's still a trap on that pocket side. Real still died to it last round. Does get cleared. Still capping the point. And here we go. Edged. 50% cap. Tux is in for Doing and Doggy. That's Bread, sorry. My bad. Hobby used the Uber. Deep Cliff looking for picks, and it's going to be posted on that point. However, we're looking at Schnaps here. Does die and gets finished off by Modern Huma, but 95 in Cliff. I'm looking for the re-aggression here. 30 seconds left, but I don't think it's going to happen. We're going to see a push. It's going to be a live and die together moment with this full ad that X82 has. 20 seconds remain. 18 seconds. It's counting down. It's the final buzzer moment. 14 seconds left. No capture time as of yet. Tux just caresses it. Onion getting on that point fully as the combo scout should. 95 dead. That's a solid down for that flank, and the spam is incredible. Schnaps is in for the Hobby, kills off Hobby. X82 uses the ad, 1 second left, over top C9, doesn't happen, but Onion is still Ubered. Modern Huma fall behind. New Spice is does get killed by Modern Huma on that point. It's going to be ×2, that's a lot of cap time. Modern Huma just waiting out. It's going to be 12 seconds, still 11, 10, 9,
I think they can get the touch here. 10 seconds. If the soldier rolls out perfectly, they can get the touch.
3, 2, 1. Hassan on the point. It's actually going to be detrimental here. Hobby's in, trying to arrow the Solly's. Oh, both Solly's dead. This is bad, but still New Spice just gets in time, gets his one on Tux, and it's Modern Huma still in. Onion, Modern Huma just shuts down. And it's going to be New Spice dying. And that is a taunt on the point and making it 3-1. It's going to be a triple crown 2-0, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
oh my
really
God,
clutch from Triple Crown. I think the adjustments throughout the whole match, you know, they weren't that clinical at the start, but every adjustment they made was in their favor, and they're just able to close it out pretty easily, all things considered.
Yeah, 100%. That was... But yeah, winners, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a Triple Crown, taking it 2-0 on this main grand finals. Nail biter of a product, will I say. But yeah, congratulations, gentlemen. Second place is going to be... it's going to be the good old fashioned. Get ready to It's going to be Noct Goose. Sorry, my bad. Oh my god, nail biter, gentlemen. Yeah. Yeah, thoughts, gentlemen. Third map, that product, just overall points.
Yeah, I mean, in another universe, Noct Goose probably could come back there, but I think maybe the experience, let's say, for Triple Crown, they're just so much more comfortable. It seemed like it was always Noct Goose's, you know, slipping away from their fingers. The scouts had to play perfectly, whereas on the side of Triple Crown, you know, Archie can have some fun, 95 you can spawn and get nothing, and things still sort of just come away with the victory pretty easily, all things considered. I do look at the logs, and Modern Huma was doing his best. Almost twice as many kills as the next most on his team is pretty crazy. But yeah, once again, the scouts for Triple Crown cleaning up. Archie going 27 and 14 on flank scout is no small order. What are your thoughts, Dante?
Yeah, well, you could just tell Triple Crown after that one round loss, like they're really locked in, super feeling themselves. I gotta give it to the Triple Crown scouts. However, like their soldiers were still putting in a lot of work, a lot of intangible stuff. I know that like Schnaps and 95, like as a scout player myself, it's easier to play scout when your soldiers are doing their job. So that's the things that you don't really like immediately see. I think that between the demos, both of them were outputting like a lot of damage. If you look at the medics though, you could see that like Hoppy, 11 deaths. We can't be having that, bro. Not in the grand final. X32 with like 3 deaths as well. We can look at these stats, but at the end of the day, like 11 deaths on your medic versus 3 deaths on the other enemy team medic, it's hard to beat that. And yeah, I do agree. Modern Huma was going crazy. There was a moment of potential goated brilliance towards the end there, but I think these neutral fights, like Triple Crown, just managed to consistently take them and like use their players better. They weren't rushing. There were a few times I saw players on Knocked Goose kind of just rushing to play the point, like maybe panicking a little bit, but it is what it is. That's just how it is.
It's time to play the game. But yeah, incredible game. Obviously, 0-5 on Gully Wash. Do you think that played a factor in the product, gentlemen?
Yeah, I think so. I think just the mental game, really. I think I really agree with what Dante was saying. It seemed like everything seems so rushed from the side of Knocked Goose, you know. Real died to a few sticky traps. The scout gets caught on the flank. The soldiers bomb in just sort of as a desperation play instead of the lot more slow pushing, really clinical, really well executed double bombs from the side of Triple Crown, I think was the difference maker in these 6v6 team fights.
Yeah, and then going into product, we only saw like, I want to say 3 minutes of an off-class here. I think Real was the only off-class other than the one Modern Huma goated play on Spy. That was really it, wasn't it, on the off-class side of things in the whole game, wasn't it?
Yeah, apart from the... I can't remember if there was... I think it was the Schnapp Spy play.
Oh no, he was Soldier.
On Gully Wash, I think. Oh, was it Soldier? All right.
Yeah, he was just
It was a
hiding in the
sniper on product, but it was rather limp. But yeah, there wasn't really much off-class shenanigans, which is, you know, good to see. Good to see that at least some players, even in the lower divisions, like have some honest gameplay and backbone behind them. Good to see it.
But yeah, we're just looking for interviews here. You know, come join CappingTV Discord. I don't know if the invite is public. Mitch will do something about that. But yeah, oh, they're on their way. There we go. Here is Tux.
Hello.
Are we getting 1 or 2 from each team? That is the question.
I think X32 coming.
X32 and Tux. There's the 2 Triple Crown. Anyone from Knocked Goose, 2 men from Knocked Goose, come and join. Yeah. But yeah, congratulations.
Start with you. Congratulations. What are your thoughts straight up after winning main?
It was good. I haven't played demo in a while. Last time I think I played demo was season 25, so I enjoyed it thoroughly with my team. So, and all the games were pretty good. I can't complain about any of them.
95 in general. Yeah. I think they're all hopping in that. Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
What's that?
That is X32. We also have 95, so 3 players from Triple Crown, 95 and X32. Just asked Tux, but what are your thoughts? Congratulations on winning main season 44. What are your thoughts after the match?
Thank you, mate. It's my crowning achievement.
I'll
never get this.
Yeah, 95. You've collected the Infinity Stones. This is what you were trying to do. I think you've got.
Oh, I still need Enter now, and then I have them all.
You still need Enter.
No, I don't have Prim first.
Oh yeah. Wow.
When I get Enter, then yeah, I'll have all them under Prim. Yeah, hell no.
Any admins in chat, ban his ass. But yeah, gentlemen, obviously congratulations, but Modern Huma as well. Welcome on the side of Knocked Goose.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oof. It was a good game. Tough. Really tough.
I just got one question though. Not Goose side of things. Modern Humor. What? Obviously, that first map, Gully Wash 5-0. What were you guys going through during the process, or even afterwards into the product? Like, was there a mental reset? Was there any reset at all, or was it just like, fuck it, it's map 1, we can bring
it? Drawing, it was a bit rough. I'll be honest, but we keep it together. We still try. We still keep trying to win the round. After, we did just chill for a little bit, since there was a bit of time before Bagel. Try to pull it back. And then, yeah, I don't know. But positivity, honestly. Just keeping it upbeat.
Yeah.
Same,
nice.
Yeah, same question to Triple Crown. After that map 1 win, what were you guys doing? We just sitting back?
No, we were pretty much just preparing for the next map. We all thought Koth was our weaker side, so we were just strategizing and seeing what we could do to make it easier for ourselves. And it worked. It was a good game. I loved it, but I think we were all a bit stressed out as well for it, especially
100%.
after the first map. Oh, the first round.
Yeah, rushing things a bit.
Yeah, I was going to ask.
A little bit nervous.
Seemed like, it was like 4 failed last pushes on Gully Wash. You guys were so convincing in the mids, but was there something you guys changed? Sort of I think it was like 10 minutes stuck on 1-0, but then the round snowballed after that. Was there something you guys changed mentally, or you had to talk about mid game to sort of convert?
Oh no, we just finally sacked, I think, was the thing. We were just sitting there trying to coordinate a sack, and then it was always, oh no, I'm not ready, or then I wasn't ready, or then it was a bit scuffed, or someone would die. So yeah, once we actually could sack, then it went a lot better.
Yeah, obviously, map 1, Gully Wash, Stale Wash, as I call it, but second map product, because all 3 of us were expecting, some sort of off-class sniper, but were you guys predicting, both teams-wise, were you guys predicting sniper for each team, like Archie versus real kind of SVS, or were you just like, go with the flow kind of things? And like, if it's like 2-0, you guys would just whip it out and be like, hey, we can do sniper.
No, so originally it was going to be if it was a different team that I was going to switch to sniper, but I think we just wanted to play the normal classes and see what they play. If they would have pulled out sniper, we would have definitely would have put Archie on sniper just to see it and see how it turned out. But we just stuck to the normal classes.
But they did pull out sniper. Are you saying that his impact was so inconsequential you didn't notice it?
Yes.
I didn't notice it at all. I'm sorry, Reels.
Hate to see it.
I was in my own world at that point. I didn't see Reels go on sniper, and I didn't hear the call. So that's probably my bad. But I didn't see a sniper at all. I probably would have been dead.
It was definitely called. This guy was just not listening.
Usually, that's usually my specialty.
But yeah, look,
Be real.
the elephants in the room, Schnaps.
Hi.
God.
What's up?
The first map. Let's talk about the first map.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts going in it? Was like, what color was the grass? Like, we're having a good day. Let's talk through the first map here.
Let's see.
Yeah.
What I thought going into it?
Yeah, what you thought going into it?
Well, I get really scared. I got really nervous, so I bought an energy drink, and then I bought an energy drink, and then I played the map, and then I spent a lot of time ratting and backcapping instead of doing damage. So it worked out.
But I mean, impact versus logs, like, talk us through that. Like, after backcapping as a spy disguised as a soldier, basically, and then also like just bombing that last point when it was like 99% capped, and just absolutely making the blue demo new spice just fly above that last point, like comms wise, and like how were you like just reinvent yourself in that moment and tell us what went through.
I believe for that one where I bombed in on the point that was mostly capped, I think I was respawning because I think someone killed me off like I think someone was spawn camping. I don't remember, but I was just respawning. Everyone was dead. I wasn't in it. X-Ray 2 just yells, go for the point, bomb for the point. I was like, all right, got it. Just hopped right in. Fucking and I fucking did it. You don't think, you just go. And it worked out quite well, obviously.
So,
And also, yeah. But yeah, I was just like, everyone, like, 2 people were yelling at me just to bomb the point. So who am I to object?
Yeah. And then obviously, oh, sorry, you go. Yeah.
No, I was just saying we got to cut the Schnaps glaze there. Otherwise, he's going to talk about this for eons. So really well played, Schnaps. You're the MVP. 3 crutch plays, incredible. Now let's never talk about it again.
Okay, fair enough.
No. Really well played, Schnaps. That was like three rounds in Gully Wash, almost single-handedly.
I think so. Yeah.
So
let's
really,
go.
really good plays.
Single-handedly.
Yeah.
whoa.
Nah.
Whoa.
6-handed. Man, couldn't have done it without the team. All right, couldn't have done it without the team. At the end of the day,
nice. Media trained answer.
I'm not gonna take credit.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
rep.
take credit. Yeah. But yeah, plus rep me on my Steam page, steamcommunity.com/snaps9. I mean rep.
Oh, hell no.
But yeah.
Let's cut this interview.
Yeah. Any more questions, gentlemen? Corb.
Yeah. I'll
Anyone
give you
on-
one final question for all the Triple Crown players in here. What's the plan for next season? Are you guys sticking together or?
No, we're not sticking together. I think we'll
no,
see play demo and
I don't
open.
think so.
I'm gonna go play Soldier in the higher divs.
I might get rolled in Inter maybe next season. Who knows?
I'm not
knows,
too
yeah.
sure what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna look around and see who's.
Pick us up.
Well, at least you guys can walk away with a clean Grand Finals victory. Main winners, season 44.
Let's go.
ozfortress, well done.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wait, one last question
Thank
before
you,
we
Humo,
cut.
for the
Yes.
good game for the grand final. I really appreciate it.
Did you guys perhaps catch me? What's it called?
Oh, boy.
Taking full damage on
Yes.
13 HP.
Yes,
by any
we
chance?
did.
Yes.
Ah, lovely.
Yeah.
They had a crater cam.
You suck, X.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. Congratulations, Triple Crown.
GG.
Yeah. GG, gentlemen. But yeah, that wraps up the grand final. But that is not all from CappingTV, ladies and gentlemen. We have 2 more games.
You don't?
Yeah, but before that, give a little shout out here. We'll go the teams first, and then us petty casters. We'll go from Triple Crown first. Go alphabetical order from the Discord. 95.
Okay. Well, shout out Daniel Frost. Love that guy. He's a real one. Who else? Nodix32.
Fuck
He was the
you.
anchor of our team. Had to drag him along all season. That's about it, probably.
Schnaps.
Oh, like shout someone out?
Yes.
Oh.
What does that shout out means?
I'm gonna shout out.
Oh my god.
I'll shout out CB Pop for being CB Pop, and that's it. I'll shout out
Oh, hell
CB
no.
Pop just because I don't know who to shout out. I'll shout out CB Pop.
Tux.
A shout out to the other team and John for helping me with Gully. The other team did amazingly for tonight, so I really enjoyed playing against them.
Oh, what a nice guy.
X32.
Awesome. Oh boy.
I just want to shout out my friends that were watching, Erebus and Barat. Subscribe to Erebus X on YouTube. Thanks.
All right. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Modern Humor from Goose. Any shout outs, any final remarks?
Oh, of course. Shout out to my team. Amazing season. Funnest players ever played with, even in a pug. And who else? Shout out to my mum for letting me stay out the site. Got to go to bed now. So amazing stuff. Yeah, that's it.
All right, congratulations. Any shout outs from us, Corb, Dante? Yeah.
I'll shout out the production team that we have here. So we got Mitch, Shigbeard, and Shana, I believe, was observing tonight.
Yep.
And of course, shout out to you two both, Freaky and Dante. Thanks for the cast.
Yeah, shout out to you too as well, gentlemen. Shout out to both these teams. Like, those were some entertaining games. There were some good moments. My personal favorite was X32 edging the cup on Gully Wash in front of 8 stickies and somehow not dying. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else or anyone else right now. So yeah, just shout out that as well.
Yeah, obviously, big shout out to everyone. Observation operations, you know who you are. But yeah, shout out CappingTV. 2 teams putting on a wonderful match, and shout out to anybody who wants it. But yeah, but don't go anywhere. Capping TV, you know, obviously tonight is the grand finals, but we have 2 other games up for it. We have the high grand finals tomorrow night at 8 p.m. AEDT time, and that is going to be Fredo and the other word versus Flank of Doom for the high grand finals. And then obviously Wednesday, we have 3 days in a row of TF2. We have SMYB for the Prem qualifying final versus Azatec. 2 wonderful games and 2 grand finals in 1 week. We are blessed beyond belief. But gentlemen, and also there's one other thing that we are getting that also Capping TV runs. Ladies and gentlemen, we are introducing 2026 Summer Brawl, Brisbane, Australia, obviously. But yeah, January 17th, obviously, with the help of Bliss HQ. But yeah, come on down, Summer Brawl, it's chill, it's relaxing, it's gonna be hype AF. But yeah, Brisbane, January 17th, come on down. But yeah, I do believe that is all from us at CPTV. Good night.